know why I can't get you out of my eyesight. I make commitments, then I lie. I guess I'm addicted. You say it's cool, but it's not fine. I see all red like a stop sign. I want control when it's not mine. I guess I'm addicted. I don't know why I can't get you out of my eyesight. I make commitments, then I lie. I guess I'm addicted. You say it's cool, but it's not fine. I see all red like a stop sign. I want control when it's not mine. I guess I'm addicted.
Yeah, so it's your boy Broken Prodigal. So I'm just getting started, starting my lock journey, and I have the coils in. The first videos before, I said I was gonna do it myself, but I ended up allowing my wife, a lovely wife, allowed her to do it, and she did a great job. I'm happy, I'm satisfied. It's a little bit laid down. I just took the do-rag off because I forgot to do the video. So today is March 2nd, 2019. So been about a month, or almost a month since the last recording, or early February, what happened. Yep. It's your boy Broken Prodigal. Yo, it's your boy Broken. Thank you for tuning in. And what you just saw was day one for me getting my starter locks. Now today is actually year one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna continue the video as I take out my my hair clamps, and a lot has changed. I've learned a lot. I'm actually retwisting my own hair. I was gonna go to the shop and let them do it, but I learned how to do it myself, and I will talk about hair maintenance and all the things that I did in my first year and the experience all around. Yeah. Still taking some down. Got a few more to go. Thank you. Appreciate your patience. So, today is March 2nd, 2020, a whole year, and I wanted to share with you guys what I learned, and let's get started. So, over the course of a year, as you see in the first video, it was little roly-polies on my head, and I actually got lint. I retwisted my own hair with the oils that I made, and I retwisted it, and basically it's going all kinds of ways because usually my hair is hanging forward. I try to actually clamp them backwards so I can go backwards, you know, just so you can see a little bit of my parts and stuff. But eventually it'll be all over the head. But yeah, plus I gotta lay it down with the do-rag and stuff. But yeah, so I just want to talk about some of the things I learned. So in the beginning of the course, I had my wife start off my beginning locks. She did the comb coils, and then after she did it, I kind of freeform for a little while on top of sponging. So it's really kind of not freeform, but I used the sponge to kind of maintain the twist from here and there. And then I want to say probably on month 4 or 5-ish, I went to an actual loctician and got my hair professionally twisted. And then after that, I probably went 2 times, 2 or 3 times. I want to say 2 times that I can remember. Went 2 times and got professionally locked up. And after that, excuse my background if you hear. After that, I started maintaining it myself. I was using the sponge, sponging it, but then I realized something, that the sponge tightens it so much to where you have these little string dreads. And at first you're like, well, a lock is a lock, but then with them being very thin, it's a likely chance that they're beginning to break off. And I want to say 1 or 2 that broke off, and they were real tiny locks, and I was just like, you know, it felt weird, like I had lost a buddy. So at that point, I said, you know what, my hair's long enough to retwist it myself without anybody's assistance. So I began retwisting it myself from here and there, and you know, washing it. I don't have my shampoo in front of me. I think, yeah, yes it is. So it's the tea tree oils shampoo that I use, and I would use the Twist and Loc Mango to hold down my hair as I twist it. But I realized that you really don't even need that, man. Like this recent retwist I did with just oils, not even heavy oils. I made like a concoction with some avocado oil, coconut oil, some hair scents, and some other stuff. And I just realized that I don't necessarily need those things for the twist. Usually people use it to hold it in there and hold the fuzz down and all that. But then I don't necessarily like how my hair is once you get a retwist, because it's real stiff. And I'm the kind of person that drives in the car and I stick my head by the window just to let my hair blow. I kind of didn't like that. You know, not saying it's, you know, people who like it, that's cool. I didn't like it. But I definitely learned a lot of stuff, you know. You get comfortable, you know. I started off through the ugly phase, and that was like, you know, it was, you know, I worked around a lot of Caucasian people, and I didn't know how they would feel being around a black man with his hair super nappy. For the most part, God had me around people that were really cool and acceptable to my look. But eventually you kind of grow confidence. As it gets longer, you start finding new ways to style it. I would style it to the side, part in the middle. I would do different things as it got longer. I even incorporated wearing headbands more, and hats. I did different things to kind of bring my look out, and it just became natural. I eventually stopped really worrying about it. You be so concentrated on it growing and all that eventually you get to doing your day-to-day, and time passes, and before you know it, your hair is hanging down. So very cool process. I've grown my hair before, but I never had locks prior to this. I actually was starting when I first met my wife, which was 11 years ago. Sorry about that. I think I lost you. Ran out of space. I had to go and empty my storage on my phone. But anyway, a year locked. Learned a lot of things. Basically, if I could tell anybody that's pursuing a lock journey and wanted to get their hair twisted, it's a new experience. Have patience. Have patience. Have patience. And you'll eventually see something better than what you expected, for the most part, you know. I've even noticed how people react around me as my hair got longer, as my mannerisms probably change, because your mannerisms change based on your confidence in yourself. Once you know, you're walking with your head up, you're talking, and you're able to show your light, you know, be yourself, people start to gravitate towards you, and you know, you're able to just show it. Not saying that you don't have this without the locks, but I'm just saying going through a different change in your life and experiencing something like growing your hair naturally, you know, for a lot of people that's just different. I speak like for the ladies who may have gone straight for a long time, permanent, pressing their hair and curling it and doing all they can to have it look that way, and then switch over to locks. You know that you're beautiful, you're amazing, and you're perfectly how God designed you. And for those who don't choose to do natural, I don't knock you on your journey or whatever you got going on. Nothing negative. I'm just saying all love to everybody who doing this. I'm excited for myself. I can't wait till year 2. Already, we at year 1. I remember when I was at year 1, I'm like, man, can't wait till I get to year 1 mark. And now I'm there, and I'm like, I can't wait till year 2, just to see progression. If I can end it, a few things that I can do now that I couldn't do before, of course, braid outs. I can't get my hair braided. I can do probably the max, I want to say 2-ish, 3.5 ponytails if I just wanted to put in ponytails at this particular point. Do-rag is still something that I sleep with. As far as hair cap, sometimes I put it on depending on how I want, you know, how I'm feeling when I take a shower, because I remember a guy was recommending wearing a do-rag when your hair is not locked. Well, I actually stopped wearing a do-rag in the shower, and I would let my hair get wet and wash my hair as much as I wanted. once it got to that lock point. And when it wasn't on that lock point, I'll say this for people who feel like it just has to be super locked. I would say even if you don't put on a do-rag, don't wash your hair like you're trying to take it down or get something out of it. If anything, just wash it, circular motions, kind of like my hands is when you're in the shower or whatever. And then once it's locked, you don't have to worry about that. You kind of do whatever you want. Shake your hair when you're done. Keep going. But I would say, like, you know, after a retwist, I probably put a hair cap on. And we usually keep them stored in the bathroom just to, you know, put a bag on the head, you know, hop in the shower, what have you. Also, guys probably have noticed that I got hair jewelry now. Got one there, and I got, I think, I'm not just retwisted my hair. It may have fell out. No, still on this particular lock, which is a congled or a jointed lock. It was once one, and I joined two of them to make it thicker. And so, trying to just do new stuff. That's all. I might do a vlog or a video on wearing hats with your dreads. That's also a good alternative. As far as if you just run out of styles, experiment as much as you can in this time period while it's growing, because it'll never be this length again unless you cut it down this short. But have fun with it. Don't let it stress you. And if anything, just be encouraged to know that there's thousands, millions of other people that's wearing the same thing. A big thing for me, this could be discouraging some people if you're going for the wrong reason. But I would go to IG and follow other people doing locks, and you see so many different people on their lock journey, different time frames, different things that they're doing. It's kind of interesting to look at. But some people go and get compared and feel like, oh, I'm inadequate, I can't do that, or that's impossible for me. That's why I've shared mine. I went through year one when it was just a fro and then coil and then coily fro to just it started doing its own thing, and then me going to the shop, and then me learning how to twist it myself just to get through, and then me really learning how to retwist with clamps. So thank you guys for watching. Continue to follow, be more content. Also, shameless plug, I just dropped a project. If you didn't know, I also do music. I'm a rapper. My name is Prodycal, and I just dropped a free EP on DatPiff and AudioMac.com. It's called The Rough Draft, and it has a story to it. 7 tracks, but it plays in like I'm going to therapy, and we talk about a lot of my past. Good music. Hit the link in the description of this video, and you know, just continue to follow me, subscribe to my page. You know, I'm trying to build my audience, so subscribe. If you saw this video today, subscribe to it, let it encourage you, share it with a friend, and that's it. It's your boy Broken.
Lucas.